Greetings. Let's finish up the rankings today. This one. Yeah. So today I'm just gonna go to the beat the rank. Alright, let's get into the purple one. Whoops. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, that's good. That's also pretty good. No, freeze. Freeze. Hex, no. Break, gravity, whatever. Now let's finish off that one. No, it's not the leader, but since it's already damaged enough. Destroy. Yes. Damn, no protection on that. This select should be. Oh, damn. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I think this is the team I'm sticking with for quite some time, since this is pretty effective. Very, very effective. Okay. That one definitely. The left arm. Pretty fast. I wonder what this thing does. I've seen a lot of teams use that specific assist. No! Damn it. Solo figure. Ouch. Another setup, yeah. No. I don't know what that was. Just like the left arm and then the head. What does that thing do? That's okay. Let's just hope that that guy is the leader and not the middle one. Otherwise, I will definitely lose. Shit. Okay, that's not good. So, dead. Jesus. Okay. Okay, this could make up for it. If I could win. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's boost up actually. Maybe next turn we'll. Was he rank 60? Oh shit. Okay, that's not good. Ah, that really doesn't help. Shit. Too bad. Oh, that did literally no damage. Ah, shit. Ah, that was stupid. I didn't check. What is it either? Yes! Whew. Okay. Yeah. That's the right one. Shit. Okay. Good. Dodge. Shit. Okay, good. Okay, this could be good. Ah, defender. Oh shit. Yeah. And the reason I usually use the right arm is because it's faster, and I believe it's stronger and higher accuracy. It's literally better at everything than the left arm of this Kuwakata type. Warband, of course, it's one of the strongest weapons in the game. The right arm, 1500 something attack and also accuracy, so it's one of the top used also. And this guy also, that's just the right arm is really strong. The left arm is stronger, but the head is the strongest, but that's only one use. Okay. And this one is spread, and this one is spiked. But if it aims at something else, now I'll just destroy the legs. Forget it. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Ah. What a timing. Ooh. Okay, fine, whatever. Just gonna have to destroy his parts. Come faster. Shit. Ouch. Is this over? Ah, come on. Is he gonna use Metaforce? I think he's gonna use Metaforce. Yeah, since he's really fast. Oh yeah. In case you miss, he will fit. Oh, that miss. But okay. Good. Just need one more and I can call it quits. Well, actually one more after that. Maybe a few more. Just to make sure I remain in the top 5,000. Yeah. Yeah, destroy his legs. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. He's gonna restore something. I totally underestimated that angel thingy. Since the head is really powerful. I noticed it during the event. It literally puts a plant up there, and every time you use an attack, if you have a broken part, it just heals it for a 100 points or something. Maybe the more you have, the more it heals, but it is really broken. It is really powerful. Because if you have like single targets that don't do spike damage, well then you're stuck with keep on attacking the same part unless you could aim for the head directly. But hey, that's it. Like I said, this is the the place I would like to stay at usually, and I've almost got all the rewards out. All I got left is this. So the max I think I had to do with medals. I think it was. Let's see how much I maxed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 was the max, and you got like 10 after a few times. But now that's sadly over, so I can't use that anymore to summon. But now I gotta get this one. But this one is 40 parts level to level 5. It's 5-star, but that's gonna take quite some time. And I'm not sure if I should, but I'm thinking of leveling up Sumilidon next. I made like 2 teams. This is like shooting team, and this is like the physical attacking team. And the only one that's still level 60 is this guy. And he does become really powerful. His right arm is really strong. Just like Warband's right arm is really strong. But I'm thinking like, what if Belzil comes out, since I only have a limited number of these, and this one especially, since I had like 650 apparently, and it's because I used them on this guy, so 50 each. It took quite a bit out of it. So now unless I summon a lot, or if they gift you, there's otherwise no way to get them. Except I think they also give it here, right? They don't give it as a reward. Oh, they gave one. They did give it sometimes. Oh well. I'll continue sometime again, but not as many. Maybe 1 or 2 more matches just to make sure I have above 1500. And then that's it. And there's nothing else right now. Nothing else to do. The event is over. I finished farming all 3. Like these 2, the bottom 2 I already had to maxed out. And today I maxed out this one. Don't know why, but I just did. And now I think I'm gonna farm some metal things, since I've been noticing that I don't have enough on this team. Not enough power metals. The only one that I have is this one. The next one I need is this one, And if I use the polar bear or the bear, whatever, I can literally make this one for Sumilidon, since they had a support and physical attack. So that would solve that issue in its power. And then I believe this one also, yeah. No, it's not a power. Were there still powers left? Yeah, but not two-legged. That's the issue that I've been running into. Like these medals, which one do you prioritize for power sake? Let's say, for example, this, you can choose either one of these two, but I chose the shooting one since I believe, let's say, 1 power, 2 power, and then no. I believe this one is power, yeah. So if I would have these 3, I would have all 3 shooting power. But then I just need, like I said, for the physical attack, I have 1. Then I'll have 2, and then did I see a power yet? That one, but it still doesn't have the right required leg. And that's also the issue, like which metals do you use for which parts. Yeah, you could level up this one since it's power, but the legs are not two-legged, and I usually like the two-legged ones most since they're most commonly used. You can already see from my teams that they're all two-legged. And then these last ones are just so I can do the daily events. So flying, multi-legged in wheels, hover, tank, and aqua. They're just there for the farming required daily things. And this is just the main shooting team, and of course the main Medabot that you put there is the one that other people can use. But then this is then the league team. Like I said, I need to get some, unless they give us more medals, which they will with certain events. But yeah, that's it. So this team has been working really well for me. Especially I changed this one from Medabots to this guy. And this one, if you've seen the previous video, it did really poorly. So I just instantly took him out. And I'd like to use any one of these. Like especially that one would be cool, and this one. But then, as I said, I don't have enough leveling up, ranking up things. This one, I think, is way stronger than the Rokusho himself, and including this guy. So is the other Kabuto. Like if you compare the arms, so even if you don't get the like Medabots or Rokusho, if you get one of those two, which are 2-starred, which are easy to get, they're way stronger than Medabots is. For example, it had 1042, 1333. And check out this one. Lower accuracy, but the damage is 1753. The right arm with spike damage is 1298. Unless I've already done this before. I totally apologize. And then Medabots is like 951. But I think the accuracy is 1266, so yeah, about the same. But then you look at the left arm, 1352, 972. Then his, whoops, this guy is 925, but 1686. So I think this one also has higher life. So 34, 34.49 and 3.99. Yeah. And same with, well, I can only show you the left arm of the Kuwagata. So let's just compare the left arm. 725, 1520. And then you got this one, which is 1812, 671. 1330. Life is higher. Damage is higher. 479. 521. Bit slower, but way stronger. Higher life. Oh, they're heavies. I did not know that. That explains a lot. So they're more vulnerable. Okay. And this guy is really weak. It's a shame I didn't get this guy. I only got 2 parts, both arms. Even though they're weaker, they might have something more special. But as I said, it's not the worst thing. So there are plenty of substitutes. Even I think this guy is pretty strong. The one I was really surprised about was I didn't have him before until I got him. The ninja dude. This guy has some pretty outstanding damage, and the charging time is really fast too. So I was considering of leveling up this guy, but I said you also need some more. Pure support. That was I think the second event. The very first event that we ever got, I believe, was Stingray or Stingeray, whatever his name was. I wonder if he's somewhere near. Oh, the Array. So this was the very first one they gave us. They will always give it to 100. I believe this was the first one, and then came the bunny, and then this guy as third. Also pretty powerful, but I have no idea what maybe this was a burn. Not sure. This one also, but this is the only one that has spike. So this one doesn't have an effect. And it's kind of weird for the legs that it's a hover one. I would have assumed maybe aqua or something. I mean, it's a snake, but it's hover. And then I believe they gave us the Rappy. I think, I'm not too sure. It's been a while. And that's or was it this one? Well, this one could have been the previous one actually. The Red Riding Hood. I think this was the previous one, and then this one they gave us the Rappy. I always thought this one was blue. I thought the game was blue. And I mean, it's not that weak, but it's not that strong either. It's just I thought it might have been special, but it's just a physical attack. It just dashes towards them and just attacks them. But I have no idea. I don't know why they're so low damage though. And in the Game Boy Advance game, it was a sacrifice instead of just hitting. So I wonder why they changed, unless this is a separate one. Maybe the one I'm talking about is Rappy 01. I believe, yeah. So I'm wondering what the next one was, since the ones they give out are always pretty unique and pretty cool. So yeah. This guy is also really powerful, yeah. Quite a bit of life. This guy's also... no, he wasn't decent. This one is really strong because he's heavy. I mean, I had no idea that they were strong because they were heavy. Very, very weak. Seriously, if they come back, the one to farm that everyone uses is definitely... no, not that. No. This guy, especially that one. This is like seriously the strongest piece of weaponry in the game that's free to farm. So whenever this train guy thingy shows up, get that one definitely. I'm not gonna use it though. I really don't care about that. I will max him out when he comes back, but not right now. Tacos. Yeah, again, I would like to also level up this one. I mean, there are so many things that I would like to use at max level. Just limitations. It's just a bit annoying. So I'm hoping one day they'll change that and make it easier to get. And I believe this was is this a 2-star? Yeah, definitely. Also, as people using this left arm also is really powerful. Insanely powerful. And also this one's, I think, right arm is also pretty good. Although he's a 3-star, but this one is a 2-star. So those are the things that are always ruining my shots and getting higher. And barely anything else is being used, yeah, except for the cat arms to stun, or the wolf arms to stun, and the protection of the head. So my video got cut by itself, and I lost quite a bit of information. Oh. Long story short, whatever I was talking about afterwards was getting this guy's head. If you have trouble getting through a league, getting this guy's head, since it's what other people are using as strategy-wise to protect yourself from shooting, for 4 times at levels 60, I believe, or maybe level 2 also probably. And this guy is for physical attacking, and then using the Messiah's head. Cross X Messiah. Yeah, I'm gonna use this guy's head since it is free. They give you, and I'm just powering it up, and then using your strongest weapon. Just massacre the teams. Easy peasy strategy. But as I said, I don't think much has been cut out. Yeah, sorry for blabbering on constantly, again and again. I mean, hopefully you find it useful. And if not, just tell me to stop blabbing, and I'll stop. Once I keep going, or once I start, it's really difficult for me to just stop. So yeah, it's a shame I didn't get this guy again. Would have been so cool. But maybe next time. I mean, he still looks really cool. Looks like a robot master, basically. Mega Man. His stats are also really good. I believe I showed them in the previous video during the battle of this thing where you can see his full stats at max 90 in the game where you hold on a character. So he's like 1500 or 1400 attack on his arms, and same with his head, like really powerful. I think the accuracy was pretty high also. So they really went all out with this one and just made it a pure powerhouse. His head is heavy. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.